Welcome back to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we are going to be talking about the 3 different Air Max 1s that was a concept collaboration with Nike. We'll go through each of the colorways, but first I want to give you a sneak peek. To another review, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for all of our amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. Today, we're going to be talking about some comparisons of the Air Max 1 concept Nike collaboration that just recently released. I was able to cop all 3. So I really want to dive into some comparisons between the 3. I will at the end probably tell you maybe which one is my favorite, so stick around for that. Then we'll talk about size and fit on these, then jump into how these are currently doing each on the resale market so you can see which one is valued at the highest currently. Let's jump right into it. So if you have not seen any of these individual videos, be sure to go back and check those out for full styling cues on how to style each of these colorways options. But we will start off with the Mellows. So the Mellows are very cool in a sense where I guess this is mellow, this is heavy, this is far out. They each have their different categorized names, and obviously mellow and heavy with the whole drug scene in the 60s and 70s makes sense as to why that name was characterized for this specific sneaker. But for the Mellow, we do have, I feel like, some very mellow, simplistic color schemes as far as comparing them to the other 2. I think that the Mellow is the easiest personally to style with wardrobe, specifically because it has this nice simplistic base of this olive green tone. One of my favorite parts about this is the M65 material that's used on this, which was a jacket that was very popular during that time. That is something I think that is key to making this a very universal shoe to style with. It makes it a lot more simplistic in a sense of the pattern is not too crazy, and it's a great easy color to match with your wardrobe. We do have this kind of tie-dye print going on with the denim. Again, each of the dyed sneakers are individual to its own dyeing process, so each shoe is different. You're not going to get one that is similar, which is really cool. Makes us feel like we have our own unique sneaker. We do have that cow print pony material used on here, which actually it does call it the dyed adult bovine fur. So this is in a different print color. This is, I guess, your typical cow color scheme on this one compared to the other 2. And then we do have nice Bordeaux laces. One of the things that each of these silhouettes does come with is 2 additional laces. Each one does have a regular white lace, so if you want to keep it very simplified, you do get a white lace with each of these. And if you want to add some more of this velvety texture, you do have that option as well. This one has more of a Bordeaux red kind of scheme going on for the tongue, as well as the laces and the inner lining. And I feel like that is the comparable color scheme for each silhouette. You have the inner lining that's the same color, the laces that are the same color, as well as the tongue, and that is something that they keep consistent. As far as the Paisley material, what's really cool is it's used differently on each of the shoes. So we do have Paisley, which was also reminiscent of the bandana, which was huge back then. So I love that we've used Paisley on each. This one does have a more subdued black and white colorway, again making it a bit easier to match, specifically matching the cow print as well. And then we do have corduroy. This one is more of a purple tone, again giving it, I feel like, just a cooler, more mellow vibe. All right, Now let's jump into the heavy. There is a lot going on with the heavy in comparison to the mellow, which I do think that the name choice for this was perfect. We have more of an army print going on, so this is a louder, more statement type of pattern in comparison to the mellow, which is just a nice neutral olive tone. We still have that same dyed effect going on. This has a more darker, deeper dye than I got on the mellows, which is a more neutral, lighter tone dye. Again, the dyes are going to be different with every single sneaker, as well as the, I guess I didn't talk about this, but the swoosh mark. Each of them have a embroidered swoosh mark with different floral prints, but the flowers are actually different, and the flowers do match the colors that they've selected for each of the silhouettes. Again, 2 laces. This time we have a more neutral beige color, which I think is great just because the colors that they've selected on this are a bit loud. Specifically on the stripes even. It does match the bandana print as well as this one, but this is definitely a heavy color scheme that we've got going on. The cow print also slightly different. It is a medium brown tone as far as it goes in comparison to the black cow print. So we do have some different textures there, or different colors there. And also the base of this shoe. This one is a more tan color scheme, while this is a more chocolatey brown, but we still have those similar splatter marks. All right, now let's compare these, the guitar picks, one of my favorite parts of the sneaker. So we've got the guitar pick hang tags. This is a neutral base color here. This is actually more of a legitimate color scheme that we would have seen used on guitars. This one is a more metallic feel to it. And now that we're moving on to the far outs, this has a really cool marbled teal kind of turquoise color scheme. So I do love that they gave us different guitar picks on each, and it's very significant to what is really appealing with each of these sneakers, having that additional piece that's added as a hang tag. So as far as it goes, the price points differ because the far outs actually comes with a ton of stuff. So I'm actually wearing a bandana, which I'm struggling to keep on. It may fall off.
Go on.
It's not quite large enough for a shirt, but I'm wearing it anyways. So the far outs actually came in a very cool box, which is different from the 3 that we see here, but still came inside a box that is the same as the mellows and heavies. But this is the coolest part about the far outs, is that you get this really cool tour bus. All right, so as far as the packaging, we did get all of these goodies. I'm not gonna go through it. Go back, check out the video on the far outs. But you do get all of this stuff that's added in the far out box, which just makes it a little bit more special and definitely takes you down memory lane. As far as the color scheme goes, this is just completely different, which I love. We have hot pink and purples and a lighter cow stained hair on the front here and a lighter tan. But this is just definitely a fun, quirky, very summertime spring color scheme. As far as the heavies go, I think this is more of a fall winter colorway. And I feel like the mellows you can really just wear pretty much all year round. So I love that they all kind of give us something different. All right, so now let's talk about size and fit. These are all in 7.5, so I would say they all run true to size. So definitely stick true to size. I do have higher to narrow feet, so depending on whether or not you have flat, wider feet, this could differentiate the size that may work best for you. All right, now let's talk about resale on these. So again, mellows and the heavies didn't come with the cool packaging, but they are retailed at $170. And let's start out with the heavies. So heavies are going $200 to $330, and the mellows are going between $194 to $240. So it looks like these are a bit more popular on the resale market than the mellows, but there is still some resale value on those. Last but not least, the far outs retailed at $230, and they're currently going between $300 to $500. So I don't know, it's hard to tell. I feel like these two are kind of the more popular out of the three. As far as the sneaker app, the Mellow was actually the only one to release there. So as far as exclusivity, I definitely feel like these were a little bit more exclusive. I feel like quantity wise, the far outs definitely had a little bit more in stock, so they were a little bit easier to get. They also had an in-store release, so you wouldn't have gotten the same color box as I did, since I actually got these online from the Concepts website. The in-store pickup box actually is more of a pink colorway. As far as my taste goes, again, I think that this is the colorway that's going to go with the majority of items I currently have in my wardrobe, but I am excited for the far outs because this is a colorway I'm looking forward to rocking in the spring and summer. There's lots of bright, bold colors that people are wearing, and I am just seeing fun neon colors all over the stores. So I'm very excited to actually start wearing these in the springtime as the warmer temperatures are coming. I'm looking outside like, come on spring, bring us some warmer weather, please. All right, everyone, let me know down below, what was your favorite out of the 3 that launched for the Concepts and Air Max 1 release? Hard for me to decide. I feel like seasonally I have to switch it up, specifically fall, winter. This is probably going to be my go-to, but I would love to hear from you. What was your favorite color scheme and pattern that they released? All right, thanks so much. If you're new here today, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of content coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button. We've got some amazing membership perks as well as an amazing merch store. This is ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. We will catch you all on the next episode.